This last spring, Black Leopard Shazam was unexpectedly seen by our vet in our new animal care center. Shazam had not been acting himself, and at 20 years old, we're always fearful we might find renal failure or cancer. Luckily, that wasn't the case, but we found that he had a tail injury, about 5 inches from the tip of his tail. There was no blood flow there, so we needed to remove the injured portion through amputation.
And so this is the most and best thing we can do for Shazam right now.
We have no idea how this might have happened, but thankful it's something that's easily treatable. To ensure the amputation site is recovering well, caretakers have implemented operant conditioning training to help us non-invasively examine and even go as far as X-raying his tail without Shazam having to be sedated.
Hi guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this crating panel down to get everything ready so we can have it nice and secure. Hi Shazam! Shazam's one of our black leopards here at TWS, and he's part of the operant conditioning program. And what that entails kind of is that he gets different training and stuff. A lot for medical is a big one that we like to do. Shazam, when he first came, did have a history of self-mutilation and doing things, being upset, kind of picking at himself, which giving this mental stimulation really helped, but then also opened the door to really advance that and help when they're awake to try and get some medical treatments or anything that, especially in of our cats, that will cooperate while they're awake. Shazam knows what's going on. He's a boy. Shazam has all this operant conditioning and that he's willing to come into a crate, work with us, and follow different commands that we give him. We brought him in and we started working with him to present his tail and bring it out through one of our little medical holes that we have in our crate. So this crate that I'm actually hooking up is already designed in mind for doing different medical things, or if the cats do need a vet visit, it's already set up, which we have down here, where we're going to be using. It's secured right now so that it can't open, but once we need to do the procedure and work, then that we can open it, but work safely while the cat's still contained. Right, handsome? There's a boy. Yeah. Sorry, we're gonna do it shortly, Shazam. Okay, I think that's a little better. I like that better. So one of the reasons to relook at his tail is to see if this is from the surgery a kind of phantom pain or neural pain that he could be feeling due to the amputation. Also make sure that it did heal well, that there aren't any injuries or anything that could have happened afterward that was missed. So this is one of the reasons why we wanted to take a look at it and see if we can help Shazam in a much more cooperative setting. Yeah, I think that'll sit nice. Okay. So for Shazam's cooperation, it's a lot easier to bring those there that he's very used to, he's comfortable with, he has trust in. Especially since I'm on the side where he's not paying attention, which on that side is Joy, who is our hospital manager vet tech. And then we also have Dr. Campbell, who is there, who is our resident vet, to see Shazam. And since he doesn't see them all the time in that capacity, having him with the person he trusts most kind of puts him at ease. So Teresa is rewarding him as I'm bridging him and asking him the commands, so that leaves my hands free to be the one to help guide his tail into position because he's comfortable. And then the vet and Dr. Campbell and Joy are there so that Dr. Campbell can make sure that the photographs and the positioning of the tail is good. And then Joy also has a lot of knowledge on how to position and also with the equipment and her training, so that if he's paying attention to one aspect, she can pay attention to the other, while me and Teresa are making sure that the animal is safe and not turning around or trying to reach or grab, so that everybody has their own part and nothing safety-wise is being forgotten either, besides the fact we're working with a dangerous cat.
You hit it whenever you think.
All right, let me know. Go ahead. Shooting.
About to finish.
Okay. Drumstick. Good boy. Let me know if you guys want to take another. Tail. Good. All right. Small, if he finishes that one. Down. Right here. Down. All the way. Come on. Oop. All right, right there's good. Give him that, and then you can give him the thigh. Good boy. Tail. All right, I think that's about where we're gonna get. He has turned a little bit on it, so. Oops, sorry. Trying my best.
Shooting.
We headed back up to the hospital with all of our equipment and the films and the x-ray so that we could process the films and make sure that we got a good shot, that there wasn't anything either in the way or there aren't artifacts, which sometimes mean that the positioning or if anything was shifted during the taking of the photo, so that we would know then we could call Shazam back in and have another session with him to retake the photos. But everything went well, and with Shazam's cooperation, all the photos were awesome, and the vet was able to read them very well and get a good feel for what was going on with his tail, at least in the capacity of the x-rays and inside and seeing the bone structure from the amputation. Sedation can be stressful, and a lot of times it can be upsetting for them. They don't know what's going on. To get the cooperation, it feels amazing to help a lot, especially a lot of these guys like Shazam who came here very fractious, very upset, not trusting, not wanting people in their space. It's just really rewarding to see that they will allow you to help them in a capacity that they can cooperate and choose, that they can leave what we're doing at any time, but they choose to stay, and that it can help you get answers for them awake and not have to put them through multiple traumatic events, especially with sedation and drugs and the high risk of not, what can go wrong with different sedations. So it feels awesome to help them out.